Welcome back to Old Bay's house. This is my channel, this is my layout. We are back for the D8 Perpetual Crapsee Tournament table, day 4. I know I got all these fingers up, day 4, that's what we're on. We are on day 4. So, wow, this season is already starting to go really fast. The D8 table is just chugging along, but we are on day 4, and I just want to play this real quick.
Everything's going to change now, isn't it?
All right, we are officially on day 4. We've done 3 sessions of the D8 Perpetual table. We have played a lot, we have lost a little bit, we're gaining ground. We didn't do too well last time, I don't think. But we're looking to turn things around tonight and have some really good rolls, I hope. And also have some really good mid-mo-yos tonight. If you look at the table, we have thrown 6 mid-mo-yos on day 1, 2 on day 2, 4 on day 3. That's 12 total. We're looking to add on that tonight. And as always, and let me go back to the other table. I like to put this stack right next to the mid-mo-yo chip, next to the dice that him and his wife Crystal hand painted, and then the coaster my daughter made in Chiro's honor with a pair of dice on it with the pips on the yo in silver, and all the pips are correct. So let's go back to the other one. Let's go back to the camera. We got some other people coming in. We'll get to the chats in just a second, but also I want you to look at where the dice are right here, which is the mid-mo-yo. And if you'll notice, we have a purple chip and a nickel. That is $505. We have had donations over $500, and we're only on day 4. 3 days, over $500 in donations to the Layla Education Fund. And what is the Layla Education Fund? The Layla Education Fund is a college education fund that was started for Mid-Mo-Yo's daughter, Layla, last year when he passed away. And we'll get to Chiro in just a second because I want to show a video back by popular demand so that we hope to get some more yos tonight. But the Layla Education Fund was set up last year, and it already has over $3,000 in it. That is since it was started shortly after Chiro's passing, and it's for his daughter Layla, who is about 5 years old now. It is a college education fund that will grow over time, as well as all the donations that you in the craps community and you, the Crapsee players, have been donating all along. Pretty much most of the money that's in the fund so far has been from you, the Crapsee community, or the craps community, excuse me. So awesome donations. Again, season 4 is when I took over from Jeff, Mid-Atlantic Craps, and Duracell. He joined me this season. He's my co-host. Shout out to D8. He'll put the link to the UGIF website up in just a moment when he gets in to the chat. It's also in the description. But last season, we had over $1,300 donated. And this season so far, we already have over $500 donated. Amazing. You guys are awesome. You guys are just amazing. So, a little bit more. So who's Mid-Mo-Yo? Because we always get some new people in here and they don't always know who he is and why we're doing this. They just think it's a live Crapsee session. And it is a live Crapsee session, and we'll get to Crapsee in just a moment. But who was Mid-Mo-Yo? Well, I'll let a video show, and I just want to let you all know. So we had some feedback on some of the lag, and I'm working on it. I'm working on it, but I had to reduce a lot of the things. So I have a feeling I'm going to play this video, and I'm going to have to edit it while it's on. So bear with me and be my friend. But let me play this.
Hey everybody, this is Chiro with Mid-Mo-Yo. And this is my daughter, Layla. And we are finally doing picking the name for the giveaway. So, earrings are going to somebody today. First things first, I gotta let you see this. Hey Layla, all right. You're gonna throw that one too, and throw that one. What do you got? Hey, we got a. Hey, no way, Layla. Look at there. You threw a mid-mo-yo. Look at that. She really did too. That's awesome. Hey, can you say 7 out?
7
All right, I love that video. We had a demand for it tonight because we want to really try to get into the spirit of Chiro. That was Chiro Mucci, also known as Mid-Mo-Yo. Why? Because he lived in the middle of Missouri and he was known for throwing yos. So Mid-Mo-Yo, we love you, we hear you, and we're thinking about you always. If you do have a chance, he does have a channel still up. It actually has 600 subscribers and it's actually grown 100 subscribers over the last year. So get over there because his videos are awesome. He used to have a segment called Here's the Deal and What Would You Do, I think. Yeah, Here's the Deal and What Would You Do? So we had craps scenarios of when you went up to the table and you experienced some of these same issues. What did you do? So it was an awesome segment. He was on everybody's live and we are just here and we're humbled by his family and his spirit. And we got the Mid-Mo-Yo here. We got the Chiro fedora hat right here. I'll put that in camera. There it is. That was given to me by Bill K in the chat. Thank you, Bill. All right, so let's go over and say hi to a few folks before we get in gear. All right, first person in was Andy, Cajun Craps. Welcome. Then we had Kevin Scott, Dice Whisperer. Then we just want to say a quick note to Andy. Travel safe, buddy. He's traveling in a horrible torrential rainstorm tonight. So we want to wish him well on driving. Then we had Brian, Crap and Camper, come in. Welcome. Then Bill came in tonight. Thank you, Bill, for showing up. We had Tommy. Welcome, T-Sizzle. Eddie, Bird Dog himself, coming in here. Appreciate the support. Craps Couple 808 coming in to say hi to everyone. We have Seth coming in. He wants lots of yos and for Mid-Mo-Yo. Then we had Mr. East Coast Craps himself, Mr. Clay Hall. Welcome, sir. Then we had Frida, Queen Chief of Three Kings. Welcome. Great evening to yourself. And then we had Chris, Demon Dog Dice. Welcome, coming in, saying hi to the gang. He's ready to play. Let's go back over here. Let's go over to Crapsee. And let's go into... So if you all don't know what happened last time, the top 5 are all over 100K. That's incredible. Here are the rules for tonight, which have been going on. It's a perpetual table, so the rules have been going on all season. Everybody started with a $10,000 bankroll. It's a $10 minimum table, $5,000 maximum bet, $250 max hops and max hardways. It's a 10 times odds table. You only pay the vig on the win at Old Bay's house. And on my layout, the 2 always pays triple. I don't care if you see that it says pay double. It pays triple for you guys in Crapsee. And you have $1,000 unlimited $1,000 rebuys. So enjoy yourself. Get in there. Get some rolls in. It says here we got 73 active in Crapsee, 20 on the layout so far. So more people are going to come during the night to come in and say hey. And we'll get to rolling in just a second. Let's go over to the table. All right. So I have a $2,000 bankroll myself. And let's go ahead and get bets on the table and get rolling. Why not? I'll be playing the ATS tonight. So I'm going to start off 5-5-5 with my usual come out action. 20 on the pass. 25 on the world bet. And I'm all set. Welcome, Kaleo. Welcome, Lee. Thanks for showing up. Appreciate it. Kaleo says, let's hit some yos for Mid-Mo-Yo and get some long rolls. I love it. Lee comes in and says, hey, folks. All right, here we go. First roll of the night. Get your bets in. I will tell you up front because it may change your betting, but I have not thrown the dice for 2 days since Tuesday. So bear with me. And right off the bat, we threw it right off of the bump, right off of the diamonds. And it's going to be a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. And the one die went behind Chiro's fedora. There we go. We have a 3-1. We have a 4 easy. We like the 4s and 10s. Maybe Waylon will come in here and show up. Because every time he shows up, I start throwing some 10s. All right, 4 is going to be the point. We're going to go ahead and do 100 times odds in the back. And we'll go with my usual box bets. I like to go 30 on the 5 and 9 because if they hit, they'll win 42, and I'll just replace whatever's on the 6-8 with a $42 bet. I love that. All right, we'll do 35 on the 10. I'll pick up hard ways if I see them rolling, and I'm all set. Here we go. And I know that if you look at the active players in Crapsee, it's going to fluctuate between the active players tonight and the active players for the entire season so far. I think for the entire season so far, we've had over 202 active players. Here we go. And there we did. We calmed down a little bit. Got a good 5 for Big Mac Daddy Hard 9. We love the Mac Daddy, Jeff. He's scaling back. He's trying to enjoy his retirement. We're letting him show how much we love him. And we need to mark the 4 and we need to mark the 9, by the way. All right, we got 30 up there. Again, like I told you before, it's going to win 42. And I like to just go right to the 8, put the 42 on the number that's next to the 9 or the 5, and then I'll take the number that we hit up to 50, and we'll rack 10. Again, not starting too bad. Our biggest bet out there is behind the pass line. Here we go. And that's going to be a short roll. It's going to be a 6-1-7. That was a 1. 6-1-7 out. That's why we go short or small in the betting when we start out, because on Old Bay's channel, you're always guaranteed a short roll in the first 3 shooters. But if Mel was here, if Degenerate Mel C was here, him and Andy would both tell you, I'm just warming up. All right, we're going to keep the bets up there the way they are. Let's just count it out. Let's lose the pass line odds and the pass line. So we have 100 in green, 150 in green, 60, 70, 80, 87. We got 187 out there. We'll take it right. We'll take 200 out of the rack. We'll get 13 change. We'll throw down a nickel, rack the whites, and that'll repay the ATS. Puck comes off. We'll go a quarter on the pass line and a quarter on the whirl this time, and I'm all set. Hope you're all having a great Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, thank God, right? All right, here we go. This is shooter number 2. And there's an ace deuce, 3 craps. We got an ace and a deuce. There's all kinds of names floating in the craps community on what the ace deuce is called, but I just call it 3 craps. All right, mark the 3. We're going to lose a quarter on the pass line. We have a quarter on the whirl. If you play the whirl, it's the any 7 and all the horns. That's what this is. That's why if you're at a casino that does not have an actual world bet on the layout, they put it on the line. They don't put it in the NE7, they put it on the line, and that indicates a world bet. So what is a world bet? Well, a world bet is a push on the 7, and on the 3 and the yo, it pays 11 times the bet. On an aces and midnight, it pays 26 times the bet. So we rolled 3 craps, so that's going to be 11 times the bet, which is 5 on ace deuce. So that's going to win 55. We're going to put the quarter back on the line. We're going to press the world bet to 50 and take the pass line to 30. And if you're playing a come out game or you're learning how to play a come out game, that's how you do that. You always press after the first hit. If it's a 7, it's a push, and you still press the world bet, even though you win on the pass line. Welcome 510 Hawaiian. He's saying hello, everyone. Appreciate you stopping by. All right, here we go. And we have a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. All right, 9's going to be the point. Let's get 6-3 up in Crapsee. Let's get it in the roll tracker. We'll lose the come out world bet. 9's going to be the point. We're going to move the 50 over to the 4. And we'll do 100 behind the line again. And we'll mark the 9. All right. I'm all set, all bets set. We got 28 now on the layout. That number's going to grow. Here we go. And we have a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. 3-1, 4 easy. That's why we haven't been playing the hard ways yet, because we're not throwing them yet. We may not throw them tonight. All right, we have 50 on it. Let's mark it first. That's going to win 100. We're going to take it to 100, and we're going to rack 50. Welcome, Neo. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you're doing well. Appreciate you. Hey, Joseph. All the D8 lovers, that's right. To all those Duracell 8 lovers out there. Duracell Angel, Duracell Angel. Okay, just kidding. Here we go. We got 30 on the layout now. Let's go. And we got a 415 truck and camper. By the way, for people that were on day 3, I did talk to Chuck. Thank you all who reached out to him, because he said he got feedback from people about my show, and he came directly to me to ask how it was. He did say that it was because of the number of people that were on the server during the show, that's part of the cause of why it crapped out. I can't help it if this is a popular show. All right, we marked the 5. We're going to win 42. And is that the gunslinger I see coming in here? All right, we're going to take the 42, put it right on the 6. Take the 5 up to 50 and rack 10. That is the gunslinger. Well, welcome, Ed. Glad you could stop by. And there he is himself, Duracell 8. He's saying, hey, y'all, 31 watching, 11 likes. Let's get those likes in there, and like and subscribe if you would. All right. Appreciate that, D8. Here we go. We've got 33 now on the layout. Love it. Thank you, guys. And we got it right at the base. We didn't hit the bumper. And that's going to be our first mid-mo yo. Yo. Mid-mo yo. There's our first. Nice job, Kevin. Dice Whisperer. There we go. Let's mark it. Let's put our first blue chip down for day 4 of the D8 Perpetual table. There's our blue chip for marking all the yos thrown tonight. I'm going to do 15 in the field. And we got some more people coming in here. Let's say hi to Jerry. Welcome, Jerry. Right. I guess you and Crapsee user will have to run 2 or 3 tables. Hey, man. If we have to grow that way, we will. Yo! Love it. Here we go. And we have a hard 4. The dice banked off of the back wall, landed on top of the other die, and changed it from would have been, I think, a 2, 3, 5 to a hard 4. Wow. I'm not a dice controller, people. I am a dice influencer, I believe, when I'm on my game. All right, that's going to win 15 in the field. We got 100 up top. That's going to win 200 for 5. And we're starting off small tonight, so I'm going to go right to 150. I'm going to bring the 2 blacks back to the rack. And we're going to take this up to a quarter in the field. And I'm all set. Here we go. And that was a low toss. You know what happens in a low toss. And it went to into the hook. And that's going to be a 4-3-7 out. All right, so I feel good that, you know, it was a better shooter than the first shooter. And I didn't go too crazy on the layout, so. But I may later try doing a little bit more, doing a better job of regression. At least get a couple of more $100 off the table. So we'll just see about that. All right. Let's do it this way. There's a quarter. There's 10 change. That's the ATS paid for. We're going to do 20 on the line. We'll do a quarter on the world bet, and we'll go ahead and do a buffalo bet, which is the any 7 and all the hard ways, and the hard ways must be working on the come out. Let's reset the ATS. All right. At least we threw a yo on that one. All right, this is going to be shooter number 2. Or 3. Sorry, shooter number 3. Here we go. That was a much better toss, even though it was a little bit aggressive. It's going to be a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. 3 and a 2. 5 is going to be the point. That's a no field 5. Clean up the come out game. And we'll do 100 behind the line. Get some reds. And we got 30 on all the boxes, except for the point. And I'm all set. Here we go. And we got a 415 buckshot truck and camper. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Again, it's a no field 5. We're going to win 20 on the pass, 120 on the odds. We'll bring the black chips back to the rack. There's 25. We'll get a quarter for it. We'll do our world bet, bring our buffalo bet back up. So hardways are working on the come out. And we'll rack a big old 10. 10 bucks. We're also going to get 100 in green, just cuz. All right, this is the come out roll. Enjoy it if you play it. We got 51 active tonight, 36 on the table. And we got a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. 9 will be the point again. The sister number. So we'll put the puck on 9. We'll move the 9 over to the 5. Come out action will come down. Mark the 9. And we're all set. Here we go, folks. And we got ourselves a midnight. All the dots in the spots. That's all the dots we got. Put it in Crapsee in the tracker. Mark it on the table. I'm going to take $12 and do a C&E. And all bets set here. And not sure what happened with that throw. It felt pretty good, but it's going to be a 6-1-7 out. I think it might have hit the bottom bumper. That is something I am trying to avoid. I can tell you from experience that a lot of times when it hits the bottom bumper, it's because my glasses start falling down my face a little bit, and there's a bar on top of my glasses that plays with the depth perception where the wall is. I know it sounds like a lame excuse, but it is what it is. I do have straps somewhere in the house that have grips that can keep the glasses from never sliding down my nose. All right, I'm going to keep what's out here. So we got 125, 135, 45, 150 out on the table. That's paid for. We're going to keep the hardways up, get a nickel change on the quarter, make it our buffalo bet, so the hardways are working on the come out. And another quarter, another nickel change. Now our pass line is paid for. And I'm going to get a stack of reds. And there's 100. get 100 in green. And we'll do our quarter world bet, and I'm all set. All right, not a great quality roll, but we did hit a point on that last shooter. And I didn't put the 7 in. Hold on, I didn't put it in the tracker. Sorry about that. It was in Crapsee, but it wasn't on the roll tracker. Let's let the roll tracker set. There we go. New shooter. Here we go. I'll adjust my glasses when I need to. This is the come out roll. And there's a 6-4 easy 10, Whalen's best friend. 10's going to be the point. We're going to move this over to the 9. We're going to lose this and the hard 10 because we were working the 10 on the come out. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the 10 again. And I'm going to do a $6 C&E. And we need to mark the 10. And I'm all set. Here we go. By the way, I'm still doing all season a 5-3-6-2 from stick left 2. That was probably the most beautiful throw I've seen all night, and it's still going to be a 4-3 7-out PSO. That was a PSO, peeps. Well, hopefully it can only go up from here, huh? You think? You know, we try to ask the dice guys to give us a little mercy, and they just spit in your face every single time. Every single time. So we'll lose the hard ways and the C&E and the pass line. Again, we're going to repay for all this out here. That's 100, 125, 35, 45, 50. There's 150. There's the ATS. 20 on the pass. Quarter whirl, no buffalo bet. We're already down significantly. Everybody's laughing. It's a joke. The way I'm rolling tonight. I will try to do better. Here we go. Let me just make sure I got that 4-3 in. And I did. Okay. All right. All right, as my dad once, well, maybe he didn't say it. Maybe it was an uncle that said it. Stop pissing near the pot. Get in the bucket. Here we go. And that's a come out 7, 4-3. Now, normally if I start seeing a come out 7s, a lot of times it means that a good roll is coming. But that could just be flim flam. Anyway, it's going to be a push on the whirl. It's going to win 20 on the pass line, but 15 of it's going to repay the ATS. So we're going to win a whopping nickel. We're going to take the pass line up to a quarter. And we're going to go up to 35 on the world bet. Here we go. Just need to get dialed in. Those dice went everywhere, but it's going to be a midnight. All the dots in all the spots. And that's pretty awesome for a world bet. So we're going to lose the pass line. Let's mark the midnight. We have 35 on it, so that's 5, 6, 7 on midnight. So that's going to win 26 times the bet. 182. and that's to keep the bet at 35. So we're going to take the world bet to 50 and bring the pass line back up, go to 30. We'll hop the reds for 6, and we'll bring 131 back to the rack. All bets set. Here we go. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac Big Daddy Hard 9. 9 will be the point for the 3rd time tonight. We had this problem the other night when we kept having 8 be the point and we just couldn't hit another 8. All right, this is going to move over to the 10. We're going to lose the come out action. We're going to go for it. We have 30 on the pass line. We're going to go max odds. That's 300. And we're going to do a $6 C&E. And I'm all set. Here we go. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. 5 in a tray. All right, this will come down. We're going to win 35 on the 8. We're going to pick up the hard 6, hard 8. And we're going to get some change. And we're going to take the 8 to 42. Bring the quarter back to the rack. Do a C&E. Mark the 8. And I'm all set. Welcome, Mike. Glad you could stop by. Old school. Is that different from Old Spice? Probably. So Ed says when he hears my name, he thinks of pine trees. That's just funny. And we got a 5-1 mixer, the 6 Easy, the KitchenAid mixer, if you will. So C&E will come down. We're going to win 35 on this, on the 6. We're going to take it to 42, rack the quarter, and we'll go with a $10 C&E this time. And we're going to lose the hard 6. So we're going to go ahead and take our reds and grab the hard ways. I appreciate that, Ed. I had to chime in, you know. You guys do such a great job on Casino Tiers. I love it. Keep it going, man. I wish you much success. If y'all haven't taken a glance at Casino Tiers, you are missing out on some great content. Oh, and that came right off the second row of diamonds. That was a bit aggressive there, Old Bay. Let's dial it back a little bit. It's going to be a 5-3-8. All right, we're going to lose this and the hard 8. We're going to get 50 on the 8. We're going to collect the 50, bring our hard 8 back up, and that's what we're going to do. I'm good there. Welcome, Kay Fisher. He said, puck on your table shows 9, Crapsee shows 9, but KPI shows point of 8. Ah. All right, well, good idea there. Let's see what happened there. Let's see, what does Crapsee show? Let me check Crapsee real quick. Indulge me. We got 7, 10, 7, 7, 12, 9, 8, 6, 8. And we got 7, 7, 12. Ah. We're missing the 6, 3, 9. Or no, I'm sorry, the 5, 4, 9. Thank you. So 5, 4, 5, 3, 5, 1, 5, 3. Thank you very much. I'd rather the roll tracker be wrong than Crapsee. All right, the roll tracker is now correct. 9 is still the point. There we go. I appreciate that. You're not missing anything. You were right. Welcome, Uncle Hoku. Appreciate you stopping by, sir. Tie leaf power to all. Thank you. Here we go. And there's a 4-2 easy 6, the lumber number, the 2x4, right there. So if you wanted 6s and 8s, there's a pair. All right, we're going to lose the hard 6. We're going to get 50 for 1. And you know what? I don't think I paid the 1 on the 8 when it hit at 50 for 1. So I'm just going to get 3 change here. So that makes sure we paid the dollar on both. We're gonna rack the 50, and we'll do $1 on the E and $2 on the C. How about that? All right, here we go. And there is an Old Bay bushel hard 10. The first one of the night. 1 pip short of a yo. All right, we're going to lose the C&E. We have 5 on the Old Bay bushel there. That's going to win 35. Up top, we have 30. That's going to win 60 for 1. All right, we're going to get change from this hard 8. There's our dollar vig. And I'm going to take it up to 75. And we're going to go 1/4 on the hard 10. Grab the rest of the hard ways. And we'll bring 19 back to the rack. And we need to mark the 10 and the 6. Come on, Old Bay. We got to keep up with the bonus bet there. People are playing it. Here we go. And there's another 426, the lumber number, the 6 easy, the 2x4. All right, we're going to lose the hard 6. Again, it's going to win 50 for 1, but we'll pay it right off of the 6 because we're going to go right up to 90 and rack $1. And we're now going to do a C&E for $6. And we'll bring back the hard 6 for 5. And we're all set. Welcome, John. GT. Sorry, I always forget you got letters in your name. Welcome, man. How you doing? And Duracell's telling us that of the 211 people on the D8 table, only 3 have not made bets. Wow. Let's get those 3 to make bets. How about that? That'd be great. Everybody who's on the table should make a bet. You don't want to be that person that buys in late in the game when somebody has the puck on and doesn't make a bet. That's frowned upon in this establishment. And we got a 5-4 J-Mac, Big Daddy Mac, hard 9. And that is the point. Beautiful, because we went max odds on the pass line. So we needed that. We needed that. That's us climbing out of the hole here a little bit. All right, puck comes off. This will come down. We had 30 on the pass line. We had 300 in odds. That's going to win 420 in odds. Well, no, that does not win 420. That pays 3-2. So, am I right? I'm losing my mind here. No, that wins 450. I'm sorry. That wins 450. Duh. I'm losing my mind. All right, let's bring all the blacks back to the rack. That definitely helped us out. And we'll go back down to a quarter on the pass line. And we'll do a quarter on the world bet. And I'm not going to play the Buffalo this time. But I am going to do, let's do a $15 horn high yo. Let's do it for Chiro. And Kate, hey, welcome, Nick. Appreciate you stopping by, man. I'm sorry you keep getting booted. I hope it's not a start of some Crapsee issues there, Duracell. We got a shooter. Pew, 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 pew. I don't want to steal that from Brian, HCS Crew. Shout out to them. All right, this is the come out. And we got a 6-2 Duracell Easy 8. 8 will be the point. So we are definitely throwing 6s and 8s. None of us mind that. I wish we could hit a little bit of outside stuff, but we'll take what we get. All right. We'll move 30 over to the 9. This will come down. We'll do 125 on the back. And we'll throw a quarter out, get 10 change because we're going to replay. We're going to keep up our horn high bet at 15 on the horn high yo. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. 3-2, 3 and a deuce. Let's get it in Crapsee. And before I make my payouts, I'm going to go over here and check something real quick. Everything looks good here. Let's go back to Crapsee. Let's go back to the table. All right, 3 and a deuce, 5. We need to mark the 5. We have 30 on it. It's going to pay 42. We already have our 6 pressed up to 90. So we're going to press the 5 up to, we're going to throw a nickel down. Actually, we'll bring the reds back to the rack and the whites. And we're going to throw down a quarter and power press to 75 on the 5. All right, here we go. And there is our second of the night, a mid-mo-yo. And we didn't play our horn high bet. 6-5 mid-mo-yo. That is our second yo of the night, and that is also the tall. So, I do get paid on it. Yay! All right, we're going to put our second blue chip in the field, under the yo in the field, marking our second yo of the night. There's that beautiful green in the top right. I love that. All right, 5's going to pay 150, 155 and down on the tall. We're just going to rack that. And you know what? I'm going to turn my bets off for a roll. I'm going to do a quarter whirl and a quarter in the field. And we'll do a 3-way for $1 each. All right. And I'm going to pick up my odds on the 8 temporarily. Thank you all. Thank you kindly. Hey, Ben, how you doing? Thank you, Seth. Woohoo, that's right. 510 Hawaiian. All right, here we go. And there's a 5-4 J-Mac hard 9. So we had our bets turned off, but we hit it in the field, which is really going to be a push because we're playing a world bet. All right, there's a neener 9. So we're not going to get paid on the 9 because we were off. We'll turn our bets back on. We're going to lose the quarter world bet, but it's going to pay the field. So we'll lose the 3-way action. And I'm going to power press the 9 to 75, and we'll rack a nickel. All right. I'm going to put my odds back on the 8 on the pass line. And while you're all putting in your bets, I'm going to get a sip of water. Here we go. And there's a 4 and a deuce, the lumber number, the 2x4, the 6 easy. That's right, it's known by 7 or 8 different names. Probably other names, I don't know what they are. All right, we're going to lose our hard 6, but we had our 6 pressed up to 90. That's going to win 105. I'm going to take it down to 60. And we're going to bring $125 back to the rack and do a C&E for 10 each, or 5 each. And we'll bring back our hard 6 for 5. And our hard 10 had a chance to hit at a quarter. It hasn't. I'm going to reduce it to 10, bring a quarter back to the rack. And well, I'm all set. We got 38 on the table. Oh, that was a low throw. It's going to be a 3-1 Big Joe Craps Master Journey. That's a 4 easy. Hard 4 and a C&E come down. Need to mark the 4. Up top, we're going to win 60 for 1. We'll bring our hard 4 back up for a nickel. And we'll take our 4 to 75 and rack 10. Well, look at here. He shows up, and once again, as always, Mr. 314 shows up, and that's what we hit. Welcome, Joe. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. And we are doing a bit of pressing and regressing to try to make up for some lost bankroll. We're trying to get into profit. We already have the 5 marked. We have 75 on it. That's going to win 105. I'm going to take it down to 50, rack 125. And we'll grab $1 out of the rack and do a $6 C&E. All right. Thank you, Andy, for letting us know. Let Kevin and I know that you got home safe. We know you were driving in some torrential rain there. Appreciate you chiming in. All right, here we go. And there's a 5-3 easy 8, also otherwise known as hitting the point. The 5 in the tray. 8 came easy. All right, puck comes off. We're going to lose the hard 8 and the C&E action. But we're going to win a quarter on the pass and 150 on the odds. We're going to rack the black. Bring our usual quarter world bet up. And rack the rest. I think we racked another $75. And we're going to do some more regression. Take another 75 back to the rack. So basically we're 320 across minus the point. And here we go. I am all set. This is the come out roll. And there's an Old Bay bushel. Hard 10. We weren't working a Buffalo that time, but 10's going to be the point. Oh, hey, we just got 100 credit coins from King Linwood. Thank you, King Linwood. Appreciate that. Brothers for the struggle. I love it. Thank you so much. Let's put that hard 10 in. Let's put it over here in the roll tracker. And the hard 10 is, the 10 is going to be the point. So we'll move this 50 over. We're actually going to take the 4 up to 100 because I feel bad that I regressed it But this will come down. I'm going to split the hard 10 with the hard 8, so all the hard ways are there. And let's bring the 8 back up for 30. And let's go for it, right? 250 on the back. Max odds on the pass line for the 10. Here we go. And there's a midnight, all the dots in all the spots. The midnight train. It seems I keep hitting horn numbers when I'm not on the horns. And then when I get on the horns, they don't roll. I guess I have to be okay with that. All right, we already have it marked. I'll just do a C&E for 6. And all my bets are set. I love it. The number increasing in Crapsee. You guys rock. And there's a hard 4. Thank you very much. We needed that. I needed that. Maybe you needed that too. Hard 4. That was that gut feeling. When you had that gut feeling, I was like, you know what? Let me put the 50 on the 10 on the 4 from the 10. I got a feeling. Maybe it was because Joe showed up in the chat. All right, we got 5 on the hard 4. That's going to win 35. All right, we'll just put it right there. We have 100 up top. That's going to win 200 for 5. And we're going to go to 250 on the 4. If it were to hit again, that'll be our first purple chip of the night. And we're still going to rack 105. Yep. And we'll bring that C&E back up for 6. And there's a 5-1 mixer, the 6 easy. All right, we're going to lose the C&E and the hard 6. We have 60 on it. That's going to win 70 up top. We'll bring the hard 6 back up for 5. We'll take the 6 up to 90. Rack 35. And I'm going to go down to 150 on the back, on the odds on the pass line, and rack another 100. Let's call that insurance. Here we go. And that'll do it, folks. That is the 4-3, 7 out. Not a bad throw, just a bad result. If anything, if any critique on it, it went right of center just a little too much. And that's because that's where my eyes went. So, but that's going to be a 23 roller. We needed that. We made money on that roll. Those little things, listen to those little things in your ear called your gut. Listen to your gut, listen to your ears, whatever you have to. That's why I regressed the 10. Something felt wrong and I just had to do it. I should have regressed the 4 as well, but We wanted to see that purple chip, you know. All right, that was a good roll. All right, let's get 100 in red. Let's do 20 on the pass. Quarter on the whirl. We did hit the tall on that shooter, which felt pretty good. All right. So we need to repay the ATS. There's 15. And we are all set. All right, new shooter. When you listen to the little you get in trouble. Maybe. Oh, wow. Dice Whisperer says, do you feel 11 more mid-millios tonight? I don't know. If we're able to hit them, we hit them, you know. Day 2, we only hit 2 of them. So we're going to see. All right, new shooter. Not a bad SRR, SOR. We got 35 on the table, 60 active in Crapsee. This is the come out roll. And there's a hard 8. That landed right where I wanted it to. All right, 8's going to be the point. I am kind of digging that we're hitting 6s and 8s tonight because we were not hitting 8s in a few of the sessions. All right, puck's going to go on the 8. World bet comes down. We'll do 100 behind the line. And we might try to power press this time. We'll just do usual across on the $25 level. And we really should be playing the hard ways. Just as a side bonus. All right, here we go. Wow. Okay. A hard 8 puts you over 50K in profit. That's awesome. Yeah, you guys are making money in Crapsee. So, Andy, you only have 50,000 more to go if you want to get into the 100K club. Here we go. And that's going to be an Old Bay bushel, and surprisingly, that was a 5. Oh, nice stick, man. Surprisingly, they hit right in the middle of the table where I wanted them to, near the wall. But for some reason, both the dice at the same time shot to the right into the hook. So I was afraid it was going to be a 5-2, but it wound up being a Old Bay bushel. Pretty cool. That's right, Andy. You got 6 more shows to get up to the 100K unless somebody gets to 200K tonight. All right, we're going to get 35 on the hard 10. We're going to get 50 for 1 up top. We're going to power press to 75, and we're going to rack a quarter, and we'll take the hard 10 up to 15. And we need to mark the 10. I'm all set. And we got a 4-1 truck and camper, the 415. And before I make a payout, pardon me for 1 second. All right, I had a cheesesteak earlier, and if you have a cheesesteak with hots, the hots tend to hit you about a half hour to 45 minutes later, and everything wants to run. All right, we have 25 on the 5. That's going to win 35. We're going to power press it up to 75 and rack 10. And we'll mark the 5. All right, all bets set. And we got a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. That was an interesting toss because they both hit right before the wall like I wanted them to. But when one die came off the wall, it hit the die just like bocce ball or croquet, where it hit the one ball and it shoots the other ball forward. That's what happened with the dice. All right, we got a 3 and a deuce. That's a no field 5. All right, we have 75 on it. We're going to win 105. We're going to take it right to 150 and rack 30. And now we'll pick up a C&E for 5 each. $5 E, $5 C. All bets set. And we have another Old Bay bushel hard 10. The Old Bay bushel. I love it. I love it. I love it. If you're going to throw a dice named after you, you better throw it. Don't be messing around with those 6s and 4s. Oh my God, I almost put a 6 and 4 in there. See, I'm just jibber jabbering. There's an Old Bay bushel. There's a hard 10. We're going to lose a C&E, but we have 15 on the hard 10. That's going to win 105 right there. And we have 75 up top. That's going to win 150 for 3. So let's put a nickel out there to get some change. We'll get 2 change. And we'll go ahead and take that right up to 110. And we're going to rack 175. And we're going to drop another nickel and do another C&E. C&E for 5 each. And I'm all set. And there is our third mid-mo yo. Yo. Mid-mo. Chiro helping us out. That is yo number 3 tonight. Let's mark it. Let's also mark it with our third blue chip tonight. Beautiful. All right, we have a C and E, so we're going to lose our C, but we have 5 on the E. That's going to win 75, 80, and down. So we're going to rack the 75. We're going to do a $15 horn high yo and see if we can hit a yo back to back. You think we can do it? You think we can do it? Let's try it. Oh my God, I thought it was going to be a 6-5 yo, but instead it's going to be a 6-1 7 out. So we got half of it. We got half of it. And I just dropped the stick. Not a bad roll. I think that was a quality roll. Do you know why? It was a quality roll because we hit 2 hard 10s and 2 5s. You can't argue with that. We hit 2 pressed bets, and we had them both to 150. So I think we made just a little bit of money on that one, but I think we still made money. That's what's important. All right, all of this is going to come back to the house. And we hit our 3rd yo tonight, which I love. All right, there's the ATS. You know, let's put out 10 more and do 10, 5, 10 on the ATS. We'll do a quarter on the pass line and a quarter whirl. And this is the come out roll. And I think our SRR didn't go anywhere. I think before the last shooter, it started at 6.7 and it's still at 6.7. Our SOR went down from 8.0 to 7.8. All right. Here we go. Y'all made money even though we had a short roll. I can tell. And there's a 5-1 mixer, the 6 easy. Six is going to be the point. Wow, we actually have hit more 5s than we have 6s tonight. How about that? All right, 6 is going to be the point. We're going to lose the world bet action. Mark the 6. We're going to go max odds on the pass line. So 250 odds on the 6. And I'm going to have the 5 and 9 at 50 each. And we'll do 30 on the 4, 8, 10. All right, I'm all set. Here we go. Wow, that was a pretty throw and not a good result. That's a 5-2 PSO. Hate that. I don't want to go hybrid. I want to keep going light side. But that's a PSO. Short roll after short roll. You're just watching your stuff bleed. I hate that. Man. It's what we strive for as dice shooters, dice setters, is consistency. And when you don't have consistency and you only have that one hot roll, it can really suck. All right. There's a quarter. That's going to pay for the ATS. We need to reset it. And there's a quarter on the pass line. Let's get some more. Let's get some reds. And we'll get some greens. Let's do a quarter whirl and we'll do our buffalo bet. So our hard ways are working on the come out. And all the bets are there. Let's go. Let's go. We did hit another yo. That was awesome. Oh, man. All right, guys. Crapsee's saying waiting for server response. Come on, Crapsee. You got to be kidding me. You going to do this crap again? You'd think they'd build a system that can handle people being on it. Sorry, guys. Good night, Liv. Appreciate you jumping on. All right, I'm going to go out of Crapsee and come back in. We had this problem the other night. Chuck, I can't have this, man. What am I supposed to do? Tell people not to show up so I can have a smoother Crapsee session? This is how we lost 35 people on the table down to 8 Tuesday night. And we were at roll 60 when it happened out of 72. Tonight we're only at roll 49 and this is happening again. What am I supposed to do, Chuck? The server doesn't respond. I got people playing. All right, guys, I'm trying to log into Crapsee again. It keeps bringing me to the live tab, but then it won't do anything else. It keeps giving me server issues. It just won't respond. You fucking kidding me? I appreciate that. I know you're going to bail out. That's all right. Thanks for hanging around as long as you could. I can't put numbers in Crapsee if there's nothing to put it into. I'd say this is embarrassing, but it's not a me problem. It's a Crapsee problem. It can't handle a number of people on the table. The problem is I don't have 200, even though it says 213, I don't have 213 on the table. We have 35 playing. It should be able to handle 35 people playing. All right, this may have to be a Crapsee-less session. Yeah, we all pay subscriptions. Some of us are broadcasters. Can't have this happening. Now it's making me log in, guys. Now the buttons in the window, the buttons in the Crapsee window aren't even working. I'm gonna try one more time. If I can't get in, I'm just gonna roll it out on the table. We just can't put it in Crapsee. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it's not even letting me log into Crapsee. Like the button, the secure sign-in button isn't even working. So hopefully you all, some of you go to Chuck and tell him this feedback. Like this can't happen, keep happening every session. I got 6 more sessions to go on this season. All right. Sorry guys, I can't do Crapsee. We're gonna have to just keep to the roll tracker. So play along on your table if you have one. If you don't have one, I do apologize. All right, this is the come out roll. Yeah, but it's not, I mean, you can go to weekly tables. Like I can't do during the day. I got work to do. I can only do it at night, and more people play at night mostly, Andy. So, you know, but Chuck's aware of it, and so it's got to be able to hold the number of people that we have on here, you know. But let me come over here to the camera. I appreciate those of you that were just playing Crapsee. I apologize. I'm going to keep rolling because we need to get the rolls in for the session. Play along if you have your own table and chips. That'd be great. I'm going to keep logging in rolls, but it looks like Crapsee's done for the night, and I do apologize for that. Yeah, I've done that twice, Jerry. I've opened a new browser. Let's see, I'm going to try one thing here. Let me go. Let's go to settings. Let's go to privacy and security. All right, let's go back here. Let's try Crapsee again. One last time, guys. This is it. If I can't get it to go. At least it let me log in. It let me log in this time, guys. But it's making me log in again. I don't know why it's making me log in. I already logged in once. All right, it took me to the live tab, and it looks like I'm going to be able to get back on the table. I just reopened the table. Let me go to the go to turbo mode. Take the stick calls and game sound away. All right, looks like it's back up and running. So get your bets in. No more bets for me. I'm going to go over to the other table. I appreciate y'all hanging in there. I'm just going to give you all a shout out. Thank you for staying. All right, here we go. Yeah, we're at roll 49. We're trying to get to 72 minimum. All right, I see 11 of you on the table. This is the come out roll. Sorry for the interruption. And there's a 415 truck and camper. 5's going to be the point. I just got it in Crapsee. That's a no field 5. And put it in the roll tracker. We'll lose the come out action. All right, we're going to go max odds again on the pass line. So that's 250 on the $25 pass line. Let's get some more greens. I appreciate y'all sticking around. All right, we need to mark the 5, and I'm all set. Here we go. Appreciate those that stuck around. I know it's not fun. You never know when it's going to come back up. It slows the show down considerably. And there's a 6-4-10 Whalen's best friend down on the end. All right, we're going to lose the hard 10, but we have 35 on the 10. That's going to win 70 for 1. We're going to take it to 75. Take the hard 10 to 15, rack 15, and we'll grab a C and E for 6 and mark the 10. Crapsee says bets denied. Is it possible it's denied because it didn't get the bets in time? On my end, I mean, everything is flowing just fine. I did put the roll of 6-4-10 in there. And I do see it on the ATS town bets at the top of Crapsee. And 5 is the point, so we've only rolled 2 rolls this shooter. All right, we got 18 on the layout. So you may have to go back out and come back in, Jerry, on Crapsee, on your own end. I've seen that happen before. That was a high throw. It's going to be a 5-3 easy 8. So the dice rolls are going into Crapsee, okay, Jerry. And we're going to lose the Heart 8 and the C&E. We're going to win 35 on the 8. We're going to drop a quarter. And we're going to take the 8 up to 90. And mark the 8. And we'll take 5 off the hard 10 and put it on the hard 8. Welcome, Don Ziglione. Good to see you here. Appreciate you stopping by. Here we go. And there's aces for the first time tonight. If you were here the other day, I think we threw 6 or 8 aces. It was pretty incredible. We had 2 sets of aces and 2 back-to-back repeaters on the aces. Not so tonight. We've only hit 1 set of aces. Mark it. And we're not on it. We'll do 15 in the field. And my bets are all set. We're climbing back up on the people on the table. We're now at 20 people back on the table. And that's going to be a 5-2-7 out. It's a freaking mystery. I have no idea what I did wrong on that throw. And I hate that. Just as much as I hate throwing a 7 and knowing exactly why it was a 7, because mechanically it sucked. But that sucks. We're bleeding. We're just bleeding. That's what we're doing. We're trying to make things happen. And they ain't happening. So I'm going to have to go hybrid for a bit. Maybe do a 3-point dolly with a 5-6-8 or something. Damn, we had just hit aces too. All right. I need some greens. We're going to do a $50 DP. We're going to do $25 World Bet. And we're going to get 5 whites for a nickel. And we're going to do a $9 Hoppin' Reds. And I'm all set. Now let me see what people are saying here. Come on. I can't even get the live chats to show me all the live chats. Come on. Here we go. Sorry about that. Glad you got back, Jerry. Dice Whisperer says, Craig, this is the message I sent Chuck. OldBayCraps session tonight. We lost Crapsee, unable to connect to server. Same thing happened on Tuesday night, unable to connect to Crapsee. Part 2, servers unavailable. Talked to Craig, he just lost about 50 players. The issue came up, we're paid subscribers and Crapsee's down. Yeah. And Duracell's done for the evening. Too difficult to play right now. I appreciate you, Duracell, for showing up anyway. You are the co-host, brother. You have a good night. All right, here we go. We're trying to climb out of our hole. And we got a 415 truck and camper. And just because I'm playing hybrid or a little dark does not mean I'm throwing for the 7, just to be clear. I appreciate that, D8. Hit that like button and send Chuck an email. Yep, support@crapsee.com. All right. All right, 5's going to be the point. Mark the 5. I'm not even sure we paid for the ATS. There's my quarter for the ATS. I don't think we paid for it. Now it's paid. All right, we're going to grab the 5, 6, 8. And let's get some more greens. And we'll even get some more reds. We're going to run a quarter in the DC. And we're going to hop the reds for 30. Yeah, I don't know why they're denying bets, Andy. I've never actually seen that myself. And we got a 5-3 easy 8. All right, so our DC bet's going to travel behind the 8. We're going to win 35 on the 8. We're going to take the $60, make it odds on the 8. And we're going to lose our hopping reds. And we're going to do 150 in odds on the DP. And we'll do 10 in the DC. We'll do 10 in the field. And we'll hop reds for just $15. Don't smack them too hard, Andy. Here we go. And there's a 4-2 easy 6. So this will travel behind the 6. We're going to win 35 on the 6. We'll take that 60. And I have too much up top here. Run another 10 in the DC. And we're going to grab another breakdown of 100. And we're going to go to 180 on the odds. We're going to hop the reds for 15. And we'll do another 10 in the field. And we need to mark the 6 and the 8. Sorry about that. Here we go. And it's going to be a 5-2-7. Something's wrong with my mechanics. I can't believe we only had one good roll. But the table's probably cold thanks to Crapsee. All right, we're going to lose the DC and the 9. We'll start with the hopping reds. We're going to get 75, 80, and down. So we'll put that over here. We're going to lose the field. Up top, quarter on the flat on the 8, 10 on the flat on the 6. 60 is going to win 50 on both in odds. All this will come back through the DC and back to the shooter. And then on the DP, we're going to win 50 on the flat and 120 on the odds. So we'll rack the blacks. Collect all the greens. Grab our world bet for 25. And we'll return. We're going to return to the light side. So we'll do 5-5-5 on the ATS. And we'll go to the pass line for a quarter, rack another quarter. All right. Here we go, new shooter. This is the come out roll. I appreciate y'all who stuck around, sticking with me. And there's a come out 7. Not a bad roll on the come out. Not when you're playing a come out game. That's going to be a frontline winner. So it's a push on the whirl. We're going to win 25 on the pass line. 15 of it's going to go to the ATS. We're going to press the pass line and the world bet to 30 each. And all bets set. This is roll number 60. We're trying to get to 72 minimum tonight. And there's an ace, deuce, 3 craps. The acey deucey. Mark it. Pass line to 25, and we're going to rack 21. Which is great because we racked something and we increased our bet. So we have 50 on the world bet now. Here we go. And we got to come out 7, 6-1. Again, not terrible. We're still in the come out. But it does mean when a come out 7 comes and you get that frontline winner, you also press your world bet. So we had 25 on the pass line. I'll pay it in reds. 15 is going to repay the ATS. So we'll go to 30 on the pass line. We'll go up to 55 on the world bet. We do lose the 3 on the bonus. So I have to reset the bonus. Old school out. You got it, man. Thank you, Mike, for stopping by. I really appreciate you stopping by and playing. Sorry about all the Crapsee mess. All right, here we go. That was a high throw. It's going to be a 6-3 soft 9, the Franks. 9's going to be the point. Oh, God. Another server issue on Crapsee, guys. Damn it. This is unreal. This is the first time I've had back-to-back Crapsee issues on sessions in the same week. Come on, I've got 1/3 of the amount of people left that were here to begin with. So how are we having server issues again? You got to be kidding me. It's asking me to log in again. All right, it's F Crapsee tonight. Sorry, guys. I can't continue Crapsee. I'm just going to have to keep rolling to get to my 72 rolls. So, no more Crapsee tonight. I've shut Crapsee down, guys. All right, I apologize about that. If you don't want to stick around, don't stick around. This will turn into a practice session for me. I don't even know what I'm doing. See, I'm so miscombobulated, I'm taking away my bets. All right. 9's the point, isn't it? Is it 9 the point? 9 is the point. Come out action goes away. I'm going to do max odds. 300 behind the line. I'm going to mark the 9. Usual action on the table. Grab our hard ways. If y'all want to leave, I totally get it. You know, if you hit the, I feel horrible that I'm asking you to click the like and subscribe on the way out if you didn't on the way in, because it's my usual phrase, and that's usually after a really nice session. But yeah. All right, sorry. So here's the next roll. No Crapsee. We got a 314 Big Joe, Craps Master Journey. And I got it in the roll tracker. We're going to lose the hard 4. We have 30 on it. It's going to win 60 up top for 1. I'm going to take it to 75, power press it almost. And we're going to rack 15. Mark the 4. Oh, great. All of Crapsee is down now. Yeah, Jerry, sorry about that. Well, you know, it's out of our control. It's not something I can control. I appreciate you checking though, Jerry. Thank you. Here we go. And it's going to be a 5-1 mixer, 6 easy. We're going to lose the hard 6, mark it. We're going to win 35 up top. I'm going to go ahead and take it to 90. And I'm working my way out of the hard ways for the rest of the night. Do you get rebates for lost time? You know what? Ask Chuck. I appreciate it, Big G70. I'm glad you had a good time for a little bit, despite all the glitches. I appreciate you stopping by. All right, here we go. Hey, Larry, welcome. Sorry you came at a bad time where Crapsee has crapped out. And it looks like it's crapped out all over. So I can only do the roll tracker for now. And there's a 6, 4, 10. 10 easy. So we're hitting all the numbers and losing all of our hard ways, which I'm fine with because we're making money on the boxes, and it's important. I appreciate that, Jerry. You have a good night if you're not sticking around. All right, we're going to lose the hard 10. We're going to win 70 up top for 1. We need to mark the 10. And I'm going to take it to 75. And we'll rack 25. Crapsee is back now. Well, how long is it back for? You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, I've rolled a couple rolls that I can't put in Crapsee unless nobody does any bets in. You know what I'm saying? All right, I am back in the Crapsee table. If you want to continue playing, but in the table, it's we 7'd out. We had to come out 7 actually at the time. So we've thrown 3 rolls. So I'm going to put those 3 rolls in consecutively. So whether you get bets in or not, that's up to you. 315164. 315164. So we had an ace deuce and then we had another. Okay. Okay. We had a 7, we had a 3, we had a 7. Looks like Crapsee is missing. How do I have 9 as the point? Hold on. Am I missing a roll? I'm missing a roll, and yep, I'm missing the 9. Hold on, guys. Let me put it in the roll tracker first correctly. All right, the roll tracker should be correct in a matter of a few seconds. 9 is the point. We've hit a 6, 10, and 6. I'm sorry, a 4, 6, 10. All right, the roll tracker is now correct. So Crapsee is now going to have 9 as the point, which is correct. But I'm also going ahead and locking everybody out to put in the other numbers. So we need a 4, 6, 10. All right, now I'm putting in the 6. And now I'm putting in the 10. All right, now Crapsee is all caught up to the roll tracker. 10 was the point. Or I'm sorry, 9 was the point. We hit a 4, 6, 10. All the rolls are correctly in Crapsee. So get your bets in. We have 12 people playing. And I'm going to roll. And if anybody's hopping reds, that's probably what you should be doing. There's a hard 4. The 4 came hard. I appreciate y'all sticking around. I do want to make it, you know, proper by putting in all the rolls. So thank you, Jerry, for letting me know that Crapsee was back up. We already have the 4 marked. We have no hard way. We have 75 on the 4. We're going to take, it's going to win 150 for 3. We're going to get 2 change. And we're going to take the 4 down to 50, and we're going to rack 175. Here we go. What a weird night. All because of an application. And there's a midnight, all the dots in all those spots, a midnight train. A hard way of a different kind. Mark the 12. Get your bets in. All bets set on my end. And there's a 415 truck and camper. That was a 4. Give me a sec. Let's see if I can do these stick moves. Oh, yeah. Look at me. That's a 415. That's a no field 5. Mark the 5. All right, we have 30 on it. It's going to win 42. We're going to take the 5 to 50. Go ahead and replace all of our hardways now. And we'll rack $7. Woo! Racking the big bucks, boys. Crapsee died at 9. I don't like to hear that, man. It's working on my end. It's been working for the last 4 rolls. Or 3 rolls. And we got a back-to-back 415s. Another no fielder. We have 50 on it this time. It's going to win 70. We're going to take it to 100 and rack 20. Here we go. And there's an Old Bay bushel hard 10. All right, we have 5 on it. That's going to win 35. We have 75 up top. That's going to win 150 for 3. There's our 3. We're going to take it to 150. Rack 100. Press our hard 10 up to 15. And we already have the 10 marked. And in my head, I keep hearing Michael McDonald or the Doobie Brothers taking it to the streets. I don't know why. And there's a 5-3 easy 8. We're going to lose the heart 8. Going to win 35. We're going to take the 6 down to 30. Actually, we'll take it down to 42. Let's get some ones. We're going to take the 8 up to 42. And we'll take 5 off the hard 10, put it on the hard 8. And we need to mark the 8. And we're going to do $12 C&E and 10 in the field. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. Another no field 5. All right, no field, no C&E. But we're going to win 140. And we're going to take the 5 up to 200. And we're going to rack 40. And we just hit 72 rolls, so this will be the last shooter of the night. Again, this is the last shooter of the night. And we got another 415. Wow. When they say press what's hitting, that's what we did. So we have 200 on it. That's going to win 280. We're just going to take it to 250. And we're going to rack 225. And we'll do 15 in the field. And we're all set. And there's another 415. Wow. We have 250 on it. That's going to win 350. That's 3 5s in a row. That's a no fielder. We're going to win 350. I'm going to take it down to 100. And I'm going to rack 500. I'm also going to reduce the odds on the pass line. I'm going to take 200 back to the rack and just keep it at 100. And I'm going to do another $15 field bet. And there's another 415. Wow. I know I should have pressed it. Ed's probably like, what the hell are you doing, man? Don't you regress? That is our fourth 5 in a row. And the last 3 were all 4 ones. All right, that's going to lose in the field. We'll get it right back in 140. And we're going to reduce our bets on all the numbers except the 5 to my $25 minimum. And we're going to take it to 360 because 360 will win our first purple chip. So we'll bring 50 back to the rack. And we'll do a $10 field bet. I'm going to get a sip of water here. Here we go. And there's a 3-2 Justice Gen 5. Are you kidding me? Wow. We just hit purple chip on the 5, guys. Holy crap. 5 5s in a row. And all I did was I reinvested all the other boxes and took all the other boxes down to my minimum bets. So we have 360, that's going to win 490. So we're going to win a purple chip for 10. And again, I'm going to take it down to 150. And I'm going to rack 700, which now puts us in profit. And we'll do another $10 field bet. Man, for those that didn't stick around, wow. Here we go. And we have another mid-mo-yo. Mid-mo-yo. Chiro helping us out. It was not a 5. It has a 5 in it, but it's a mid-mo-yo. All right. That's going to be the tall, folks. That's going to win 10 in the field. We're going to parlay it. Enjoy the tall. It's for y'all. And we need to mark the yo again in the field. That is our 4th mid-mo-yo tonight. I love it. Here we go. And there's a 6-4 10 easy. Waylon's best friend down on the end. That's going to be a double winner for us. We're going to lose the hard 10, but we're going to win 20 in the field. Up top, we're going to win 50 for 1. We'll take it right to 75. And we're going to parlay our field win. It should be in the roll tracker in just a second. Here we go. And there's a 5-1 mixer, the 6 easy. And that is a no fielder, so we lost our parlayed bet. We parlayed it twice. Didn't win the second time. So we're going to lose our hard 6. We're going to win 35 up top. We'll take it to 60, bring back our hard 6. And I think we're changing directions here. So I'm going to go down to just table minimum or $25 on the 5. I'm going to bring back 125. And we'll take it down to 30. We'll make a $35 bet on the 5. And I'm going to bring a quarter back up on the hard 10. All right, all bets set. I have no idea who's still here, who's not. Except all I know is there's 16 people on the table. So at least there's 16 people here. Thank you for sticking around. I know it's difficult when we have server issues on Crapsee. There's a 314 Big Joe Craftsmaster Journey. We're going to lose the hard 4. It's going to win 50 for 1 up top. We'll also take that to power press it to 75. And we'll bring back our hard 4. And we'll do $10 in the field again. It's all for you, Jerry. Jerry's been the most outspoken tonight, and he's helped us out and got us back into Crapsee. So everybody thank Jerry. And there's aces. And I saw a server issue, but now it's saying that it's back to players ready in Crapsee. So hopefully it was just a small glitch. I'm putting in aces now in Crapsee. All right, it's going to win triple in the field tonight. We're going to do a $10 CNE. We'll press up the field bet and we'll rack 10, and we need to mark the aces. And I'm all set. Don't say it, Larry. It was just a glitch in the matrix. And we got a 5-4 Big Mac Daddy hard 9, and that's going to be the point. And that's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. We are definitely in profit. This is the last shooter. We just hit a point. We are not going to regress any of our bets in the boxes for the rest of this shooter. We're going to win 40 or 20 in the field. We're also going to win 30 on the pass line, 150 on the odds. We're going to bring the blacks back to the rack. We're going to go 50 on the whirl. We'll collect the field bet or the field win. And we'll reduce our pass line to just 25. And we'll do a $7 ace deuce straight up, because that's what's needed. Here we go. I appreciate the 13 that are still playing. We're looking for an ace deuce. And we're going to get a 4-2 easy 6, the lumber number. 6 is going to be the point. So no love for the come out action. And that's all right. So we'll move this over to the 950. Come out action comes down. We'll do a $10 field bet. And we'll do 125. 125 in the back on the pass line. Here we go. I'm looking for a 4, a 10, or an ace deuce. Here we go. And there's a 6, 4, 10. So we didn't get the Old Bay bushel, but we got the 10 easy. That works for us because we said we're not going to regress anymore. We're going to lose the hard 10. We have 75 up top. That's going to win 150 for 3. There's 2 change. We're also going to win 10 in the field. We'll parlay the field. We'll take the 10 to 150. And we'll rack 75. And why not? We've been hitting the Old Bay bushel. We'll come back up for a quarter on the Old Bay bushel. Don't say it, Mike. Come on, Mike. Welcome, by the way. I don't think I've seen you in chat. And that's going to do it, folks. That is the 6 and the 1. That is the 7 ouch. That is the 7 ouch. What a comeback we did. We were down to $1,000 or less in our $2,000 bankroll. And I think we made profit. So we had a great comeback. I think we ended on a 23, 24 roller. That'll do it every time if you're betting properly. All right, let's clean all this up. Pretty cool that we hit the tall twice tonight. Tried to hit the all. Didn't do it. Didn't do it. Not going to do it. All right, puck's going to come off. Let's go ahead and color up on my end. There's a purple chip. There's 500. There's 1,500. There's 2,000. That was our bankroll. Here's our profit for tonight. All right. $2,000 bankroll. We made $1,122 profit on a $2,000 bankroll. I'll take it any day of the week. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. Let's go back over here. Wow. What a night. Not the way we expected it. We ended with a 20-plus roller, which is always nice. That's how we ended day 3. So back-to-back days of having 20-plus rollers. We hit, as you can see on the table, we hit 4 yos tonight. So we've marked 4 yos in the field with the blue chips. That brings our season total to 16 yos for the season. Last season, we had 45 total yos thrown. Right now, we have 16, so that's an average of 4 yos thrown per day, per session. So that's a pretty good average, because if we keep that average up, at least we'll get to 40 yos for this season, for season 5 of the D8 Perpetual table. So let's go over to Crapsee, if it's still working, and see. Yeah, the world bet is weird but fun. Yeah, you're definitely weird. I actually thought you said world bet at first. All right, let's go over to Crapsee, see who won tonight. Yeah, not great rolls tonight. We only had 2 heaters, and both of them were in the 20s, which was pretty cool. Let's go over to Crapsee. Let's look at the leaderboard. All right, we have maintained the top 5 are still in 100K plus area. It's the same 5, I believe. It's big money, flat top, all tall, cider, and long balls. Great name. All in the top 5. I'm not sure if any of them played tonight. It looks like Big Money might have played tonight, because his total, I think, went up a little bit. Rounding out the top 10, we had Bald Cajun Andy. He ended up with 53,000 plus. 808 Banker, which I'm thinking is Craps Couple 808. He had 47,000 plus, no rebuy. Papa Chops with no rebuy at 30,000. Blind Eye, no rebuy at 30,000. And rounding out the top 10 is Lars68 or Lars68, no rebuy at 26,000 plus. So congratulations to everybody there. Let's do a quick look at the roll distribution. Again, the 5s were hot tonight, especially on the last shooter, because we threw 5 in a row. 5 5s in a row. Amazing. And when the puck is on, we're still throwing a shit ton of 5s. But right now, only the 5, 4, and the 6 and the aces are over probability for the season. So, pretty interesting facts. All right, let's go back over here. I'll put a recap in the morning and put the top 10 as usual. So let's go back over here. All right. Thank you so much for playing on the D8 Perpetual table. This was day 4. We have 6 more sessions to go. I am praying that the other 6 sessions do not have crappy sessions. We don't want Crapsee to crap out. We need it. So Chuck, if you're hearing me, if you're looking at me on video, or you're playing this back, we need Crapsee to work, man. We just need it to work. I can't help if, people are bringing people to the table. That's what we want to do. That's what we're trying to do for the D8 Perpetual table, is bring people back to keep playing Crapsee. Can't keep having it go down, man. So I know you guys are working on it, and much love to you. I hope it continues to grow and work. But yeah, it makes it very hard to do a live show when you lose 50 players in the middle of it because of Crapsee server going down. So hopefully you're working on that, and I appreciate all the effort you do put into that, Chuck. But we're here for the D8 table for the Chiramuchi Mid-Mo-Yo family. We threw 4 Mid-Mo-Yos tonight. So people who are going to be donating based on Yos, we threw 4 tonight. We have 16 for the season. So keep those donations coming. Again, we've reached over $500 in donations in just this season so far. Last season, we ended up with over 1,300 plus in donations, which is fantastic. We're already at over $500 donations. This season, this was only day 4, and the over 500 was just the first 3 sessions of season 5 of the D8 Perpetual table. Let's go back over to the comments real quick, because we do have a few people that stayed here with us, and we want to acknowledge them staying with us during the show. Timothy Hudson, yep. Some people got knocked out of the game, and I do apologize for that. $30,000 roll, less than 3 rolls. That's pretty significant, Jerry. 13K night for Mike. Airborne Aces, he's like, I'm not even going to go into Crapsee. I can't. And then Jerry says, weird but fun. Thanks, Craig. I appreciate y'all coming back. I appreciate y'all staying. All right. So, thank you again. This was day 4 of the D8 Perpetual table. I am not certain yet if I'm going to do day 5 tomorrow. We've had a lot of things going on in the family, so Tomorrow's probably not a good day to go for it. So I will do my best to do 3 sessions next week. I'm going to bank on it that I'm going to do 3 sessions. It's just that one of the sessions might be at 7 p.m. Eastern instead of 8 p.m. Eastern. So people on the East Coast, you get to play a little bit earlier. But yeah, I think that's what we'll do. We'll try to do 3 sessions next week. That'll put us at 7 sessions after next week, which will put us in a good place because in 2 weeks I'll be in Atlantic City. So I'm not leaving until Wednesday morning. So I will be able to do a D8 table on Tuesday the 27th. I may even, in fact, do one on Monday the 26th and Tuesday the 27th to try to really cram in 10 D8 sessions for season 5. I don't, worst case scenario, I come back from AC and we finish up on Labor Day weekend, which I don't think that's a bad thing. But, I want to do season 6 in September. So I'm trying to do season 5 right here in August. Get it done. Thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you for donating to the Layla Education Fund. If you didn't get a chance to donate during the show, you have 6 more shows to donate, but you can also donate anytime, 24/7. The UGIF website is open. The link will take you directly to the profile page where you can donate directly. You do have to put in your bank information. If you do not want to put in your bank information, I didn't show this earlier. Let me go ahead and show. These are ways that you can support my channel on a normal basis, but these are 4 ways that you can use as a conduit to make your donation. You can use PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, or Buy Me a Coffee. The money will come to me. I will then deposit it, and then I will make your donation on your behalf, and then I will send you a receipt and a confirmation that you made your donation, that I made your donation on your behalf. In fact, I just made a donation today on someone's behalf and sent them the receipt and confirmation. They can prove to you that I do that. I don't just put it into a bankroll for myself. I'm an honorable person. So you can use those 4 ways to do that. Other than that, I think we're done. We had a good session. It was very up and down. Crapsee was a part of it. It became very cold very quickly, but we came roaring back, made $1,100 profit on a $2,000 bankroll. I want to thank you all for joining me. I want to thank you all for donating. God bless you all. God bless the Chiro Mucci family. And as always, when you're at your tables, season your play. Y'all have a good night.